Hey guys and girls, it's Josh Thomas from thebitblock.com here to bring you through our video review for Pushmo World on the Wii U eShop. The original title was pretty charming and addictive on the 3DS, so let's find out if the Wii U sequel can match its greatness. So Pushmo World plays very similar to the original game on the 3DS. It's all about controlling Malo, as you grab colorful blocks, pull them out of the puzzle, and then use those pieces to climb up the Pushmo structure and save an adorable little child who's been trapped inside of the blocks. It gets a little bit trickier than that though. Eventually puzzles will start including switches that push out certain colored blocks when you jump on them, and there's also colorful ladders that you can climb up to warp to another part of the stage. But those are all features that the original game offered, so you might be thinking, well, what's new in the Wii U sequel? Well, for one thing, there are new mysterious Pushmo levels that introduce brand new gameplay blocks. For example, every time you grab a block of a certain color, every block of that same color will be affected in the puzzle, even if you're not directly pushing or pulling that particular piece. There are also brand new black and white yin-yang blocks, so if you push in the white block, the black one will be pulled out, and vice versa. And then one final example features timed blocks that will push themselves back into the puzzle after a short period of time, so you'll have to basically work pretty quick. The new mysterious Pushmo are pretty neat, and they definitely require some more thinking than your typical Pushmo stage. While the gameplay may not be drastically changed here, Pushmo World is still a very solid, engaging experience. You know what? This game is super pretty. I adore the art style of the Pushmo series. It has a really good, colorful, soft appeal to it, and oh man, these characters are charming like nobody's business. They're all kind of squidgy and plumpy, and frankly, I want to roll around in a pile of these characters and take a nap. One of the coolest visual elements in this game are definitely the mural Pushmos. There's a whole bunch of them, and they're all designed to look like pixel art. There's a turtle, a pineapple, cactus, an eggplant, a Japanese doll, a bumblebee, a baby, and even a shark attack Pushmo, which is amazing. These puzzles can be very fun just to look at. Now, the lack of 3D on the Wii U can sometimes be a little bit troubling. It's not a huge problem, but honestly, without being able to judge depth, it can sometimes be a little bit tricky to make jumps. The soundtrack in Pushmo World is, frankly, pretty great. There's a genuinely high-quality vibe across all of the music. It almost has kind of a lighthearted, magical Disney quality to it. Some of the music tracks are remixed from the 3DS title, but there are also quite a few totally new bits of music here as well. You can even jam out to the music by entering the jukebox mode. Even the little sound effects that characters make while walking, jumping, and talking are pretty charming. So there are hundreds of puzzles to solve in the Pushmo Park. There's also a training area and a mysterious Pushmo section with lots more stages to take on. So the game could keep you busy literally for many, many hours. And of course, you can also jump into the Pushmo studio to create your very own puzzles from scratch. This mode in and of itself could give you hours of joy. Creating your own content is super easy, and you can even scan the QR codes to quickly download puzzles that other players have created. Even the original Pushmo 3DS codes will work on the Wii U, which is frankly very cool. And taking a voyage on the World Pushmo Fair also allows you to find even more puzzle challenges via Miiverse. You can even send over ratings for them. And additionally, just like, well, pretty much every Wii U game these days, you can also unlock stamps to use in Miiverse posts. Alright, so in conclusion, Pushmo World is a pretty good game. It offers an unlimited amount of puzzles, looks very nice, and has some great music. And the new gameplay mechanics in the mysterious levels are a very welcome addition, and they do add some new challenge to the Pushmo experience. However, I do feel like I have to mention that this game doesn't really do too much to make it a unique Wii U experience. Granted, you can play on the gamepad screen alone, which is kind of nice if you're like laying in bed or something, and there is Miiverse functionality, which makes downloading and sharing levels easier than on the 3DS game, but you know what? That's kind of about it. One feature that I think could have made this game way cooler and really given it a home console-like experience is the ability to play with other players in some multiplayer modes. You know, working together or competing against each other to complete a Pushmo puzzle first could have been really fun and given it a very home console feeling. But nevertheless, it's a very solid experience, and I definitely recommend you check it out. The BitBlock is rewarding Pushmo World with an 8.5 out of 10. Hey, thanks for watching this video from the BitBlock. If you want to stay up to date on tons of exclusive Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And if you don't want the fun to end, you can check out more Nintendo coverage by clicking over here.